Oh, you ain't let me tell you the Teddy Carpenter story.
Oh Lord, you got something. Oh Lord, well, come on.
Since we on a roll.
Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? This is shit.
So yeah, I was earlier on in my comedy career. When you're early on in your comedy career, you don't realize that you reek of desperation. So it was me and a couple other people reeking, and we wanted more headlining opportunities. Everybody wanted to get into the Laugh House in Philly. You know, anytime I've done a show there, the audience has been amazing. Like, they really give it up at that particular place in Philly. Philly, period.
Oh yeah, shout out.
So I love performing in Philly. So I just wanted to get, graduate to headline, in which all comics, we be doing comedy 3 weeks, we want a headline. I don't know what that's about. But so I'm like trying to get in, can't get in. I'm working at Laugh Out Loud with Eddie B. And Teddy Carpenter sitting in the back of the room at the bar. And so I'm just doing some stuff. I'm working out some stuff and doing some old stuff too. And when I'm done, he says to me, he said, wow, he said, what I just watched was a comic who had material. He said, I'm not used to seeing material around here. And I said, yeah, I try to work on my stuff and just keep, improving it and whatever. Thank you for saying it. I'm a big fan of yours. Whatever, so we exchange pleasantries. And then about maybe a week later, he reaches out and says he's going to get us an opportunity to be seen by the people who book the Laugh House in Philly. Okay. So it's me, it's Larry Lancaster. Okay. He out of Baltimore. We got Antoine Scott out of Virginia.
Yeah, shout out, all good comics.
Courtney since passed away. Kidney disease. Courtney G. He came in from Cleveland. Another guy came in from Houston. All of us come in because we're being told the owner and the booker are looking for new people to make headlines.
And Teddy gonna help y'all get in
and
here.
He's gonna help us.
Good looking out. Shout out to
We're
Teddy.
Like, oh, Teddy is the man. So he said, send me a clip of you doing stand-up. I'm going to do a reel. He did a reel of all of us showing a joke we all told, and, to help fill the place up. And he's promoting it and all this stuff. And we're like, okay, that's cool. So we go out there. Now, this is where our antlers should have gone off. When you're showcasing for a club on, it's usually one show.
Right.
We got like 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday, and 1 show Sunday.
No.
We're staying in a hotel. So we're still young and dumb. Antlers should have gone off.
You have a 5-show showcase.
5-show showcase. Oh. Nothing went off in any of us. So we got to take some of this on our own. So I get to Philly, and I rolled my little luggage into my hotel room, popped the lock, and it's a man's clothes on the other bed. It's double beds. It's a suit, some shoes, everything on this other bed. And I back out. I'm like, oh, they gave me the wrong room.
Wrong room.
So I go back down. So I said, oh, you accidentally gave me the wrong room. A man is already occupying it. They're like, no, that's your room.
With the man's clothes in there.
I said, that's my room. I go back upstairs, and it is my room. Me and Antoine Scott are supposed to be roommates.
A male and female in the same room.
A man I've never met before that day. So me and him looking at each other like, we stand there looking at each other like a Mexican standoff. And so I'm like, well, they said this is my room. They said this is my room. So we just bust out laughing. Me and him are cool to this day.
Oh, yeah, you good dude.
And so we did. We stayed in the same room. And we do the shows Friday night, 2 shows Friday night. Saturday, Teddy says, let's all go to this breakfast spot.
Right.
We're going to meet there like, 11:30 a.m. It's 5 minutes from the club, and here's the address. All of us get there, and it's, big table, and we're laughing and joking and sharing little stories and having a good time. Bill comes. Teddy don't pick it up. So we all pay our portion, and we leave, and, we have 2 shows Saturday night, 1 show Sunday. So we do the shows.
How much time are y'all doing on stage, each person?
I'd say we're probably doing about 15.
Okay.
Yeah, about 15. So we go home. So we all keep in touch. Hey, Cordy, you made it back.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. So you're there doing the shows every night. Are you meeting the club owner?
The owner one of the nights was at the bar in the back. How that room is set up.
Okay.
The bar, he's not necessarily in the room, but he's in the club.
Right.
So we saw him.
Right. So you thought he's watching you.
Yeah, we think he's watching. And then the booker, her name was Bree. Mm-hmm. She was there at least one of the nights. So we're like, okay, at least they're there. So now we do our shows. We go home. We still keep in touch. Hey, you made it home. All right, Larry, see you back. Hey, how you doing, Antoine? All of us are calling the club like fiends. Like, hey, you saw us. Hey,
what's happening?
When are we getting our date? You saw. You saw me, right?
Right.
Yeah, I got my calendar open. I'm open March and April. Can you plug me in? And the lady sounding weird, like, huh? Okay, yeah, we saw you. Yeah, we'll let you know. Okay. All of us tearing the phone lines up for months. We don't get anything. Eventually, you lose inspiration. You stop calling. Mm-hmm. About 2 years later.
Okay.
I get Bree on the phone, and I tell her, I say, hey, Bree, it's been like 2 years. Y'all never booked me for my headliner spot. And I was told that when you were there, that you were there to watch us, to give us a headliner weekend. She said, Alycia, I don't know what you're talking about. She said, we paid Teddy for 5 shows to pay y'all. Y'all weren't working for free that weekend.
What?
She said, we paid him for 5 shows. He was supposed to pay you out of that money. Why would we have you working all weekend for free?
Damn.
And I said, I'm just blinking. I was like, Bree, what did you just say? I said, we went to lunch with this man, and he didn't even pick up the check. And I said, well, why are we talking? Why did you put me in the room with a grown man that I'd never met? She said, Alycia, why would I do that? That's risking a lawsuit. I would never put a woman in a room with a man. She said, you had your own room.
What did Teddy, when he saw him, what did he say? Well, I'll let you know.
But let me tell you why I didn't get my room. He had met some random chick in Philly and had brought his 9-year-old son there and gave his 9-year-old son my room so he could sleep with this woman.
Wow.
So the 9-year-old basking in his own room for 5 shows, and I'm working, could have been anally raped by a stranger.
Damn, anally too?
Anally, man. Anally. I slept on my back.
Shit. I get the booty hole.
I had to sleep on my back, you know.
But did you ever see him and talk? Because I wonder why he would do that. Did you get his story ever?
What happened? I never got his story. What happened was I went on Facebook and so first I called Antoine.
Right.
Antoine hollering in the phone because we've been got. You know, it took us 2 years to figure this out.
Right.
You know, so he's hollering on the phone. We tell Larry Lancaster. We telling other people, man, we got. And so I put it on Facebook, the whole story. And then Antoine jumps in, and this one jumps in, and then Teddy jumps in.
Okay, good.
And he says something like, this is untrue. This is not what happened.
Right.
I'm like, if 5 people saying this what happened, I think this is what happened. And so he tried to jump in on there, and what he said didn't even make any sense. Like, we're exaggerating the story or something. I know I slept in a room with Antoine Scott for 3 nights.
Right.
I know that I didn't get paid. I know I did 5 shows. I know you got paid.
Right.
So where's the lie?
Right.
Point out in this Facebook post what part the lie starts. So it's just this is what, if y'all considering a career in comedy, rethink that shit.
Well, there's a couple people you named that's kind of crazy out there, but I'm quite sure each one of them would be like, no, let me tell you what happened and stuff. But I'm glad my name ain't no smut.
Turn me up a little bit.
If you like that clip, hit the subscribe button or the notification bell. In fact, why don't you hit both of them?